So today we'll begin where you feel comfortable on your mat, with your toes touching, knees to the side of your mat, and arms length and long. Inhaling here to prepare, and then opening the mouth and exhaling the breath. Folding your upper body down to the mat with every exhale, allowing your body to soften into this moment. Drawing your attention inwards, connecting with the self. And while in this moment, just noticing how you feel. 2 more rounds of breath here. When you feel like the time is right for you, come up high on your fingers, roll your upper body into a tabletop position, walk your hands up an inch, lift your heels, and push into your toes, coming into a downward facing dog. Push back down onto your heels, feeling the stretch down the back of your legs, and noticing where this sensation begins and ends in your body. Begin to pedal out through the feet, bending and extending at the knees to deepen the stretch in your legs. Stay here for 2 more breaths, enjoying the blood rushing to your head and noticing how you feel with this change of body chemistry. Take 1 more breath here, and then on an exhale, coming up high on the toes and rolling your spine, planting your shoulders above your wrists, core is tucked up just above your hips, and hold here for a plank. Staying here for a breath, and then on an exhale, bend through the elbows, lowering the body slowly towards the mat. Lift your upper body with a proud chest. Gaze is looking up towards the sky with straight arms, coming up into an upward facing dog. Inhale here fully for 2 counts. And then when you're ready, begin to push your hips back, coming up into a tabletop position. Hands underneath your shoulders and knees underneath your hips. Let's begin a few rounds of cat-cows. As you inhale, looking up towards the sky, arching the back, making a smile shape with your back. And on an exhale, tucking the head between the arms and rounding the back, making a wave with your spine. Repeat this motion, linking the breath with the movement to ensure we release tension in the lower back, mid-back, and upper back to create more length and space within to move more freely. Taking your time and finding your breath within the movement. On an exhale, to bring your right foot on the mat underneath your knee, coming up high to balance on your foot. Bring your hands to your hips, and on an exhale, straighten your right leg and fold over your right leg, coming into a modified triangle pose. Hold here for 2 breaths. If you'd like to deepen the stretch in your right leg, flex your right foot and hold here. On an exhale, bend through the right knee, bringing the right hand outside of your right foot. Spin on the back toes, bringing your left foot to face the side of your mat. And then bring your left arm up, reaching towards the sky. Hold here for an extended side angle pose. Head is in line with the spine, and gaze is looking up towards your left hand. Hold here for 2 breaths. as we lengthen through the side body, the legs and the hips. And then on an exhale, plant your left hand back on towards the mat. Push your left foot back to meet your right foot. Hold here for a plank. And then on an exhale, bend through the elbows, lowering your body down onto the mat, lifting your chest up towards the sky. Gaze is looking up, arms are straight, and hold here for 2 breaths. On an exhale, push your hips back just above your knees, lengthen your arms long, and lower your body onto the mat, coming into a happy puppy pose. And then on an exhale, walk your hands back towards your hips. Bring your left foot forward, planting your foot onto the mat. Hands are on your hips. And then on an inhale, straighten your left leg and fold over your left leg. Hands can reach the mat or wherever you feel comfortable. And hold here. If you'd like to deepen the stretch in your left leg, flex your left foot. Hold here for 2 more breaths. When you feel comfortable, spin on the right foot, making sure your right foot is facing the side of your mat. Bring your left arm next to your left foot and bring your right hand up towards the sky. Head is in line with the spine. Hold here for 2 more breaths. And then on an exhale, bring your right hand down onto the mat, push into your hands and lift yourself up into a warrior 2 pose. Left leg is bent, right foot is straight, arms are in a T shape, and gaze is looking just over your right fingers. Hold here for 2 breaths. And then on an exhale, bring your right leg to meet your left foot. Hold onto your right foot with your right hand and lift your left arm up towards the sky on a diagonal. And hold here for dancer's pose. Hold here for 3 breaths as we strengthen our balance and stability within our legs. On your last breath, lower your right leg next to your left leg, bringing your hands by your side. Palms are facing up and feet are hip distance apart. Shoulders are rolled down and back and spine is long. Settle here for 2 breaths. And then on an exhale, tuck from the chin, shoulders, upper back, mid back, and lower back until your hands reach the mat. Stay here for a breath. And then on an exhale, bring your hands to your knees, coming into a halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. Step both your feet back, coming into a downward dog, pushing your heels into the mat, and hold here for 2 breaths. On an exhale, bring your right leg up towards the front of your mat, bend through the right knee, and bring your left leg long. Toes are pointing towards the side of your mat. Lengthen your arms out long into a T shape and hold here on a warrior 2 on the other side. Gaze is looking over your right fingers, and breath is long and deep. On your last exhale, bring your left leg in and hold onto your left foot with your left hand. Bring your right arm up over your head and hold here for dancer's pose. as we strengthen your stability on the other side. And then on an exhale, bring your left foot down onto the mat. Bring your right foot to your inner thigh and lengthen your arms up towards the sky, coming into a tree pose. If this is not available for you today, maybe bring your foot parallel to your ankle or your calf, wherever you can reach today, and holding here. Gaze is neutral and breath is long. Stay here for 2 more breaths. And then on an exhale, lower your foot down towards the mat and bring your arms by your side. Expand your feet an inch away from your hips. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale here, and then exhale. Fold from the hips, bringing your hands down onto the mat, coming into a forward fold. Hold here as we lengthen through the legs and the hips, maybe rocking the head from side to side or back to forth. Releasing any last tension from your neck. 2 more breaths here. And then on an exhale, slowly rolling yourself all the way up, vertebrae by vertebrae, heel toeing the feet in, hip distance apart. And then this time, bringing the right leg into your left thigh and holding here. If this is not available to you, bringing the foot to your ankle or to your calf, arms are reaching up towards the sky and holding here. On your last breath, lower your foot back down towards the mat. Inhale here, and then on an exhale, begin a roll down all the way down to the mat until your hands reach the mat. Once your hands reach the mat, inhale here, and then exhale, lift up, placing your hands onto your knees, coming into a halfway lift, and then exhale, lower your hands down towards the mat. Begin to lower your hips down on towards the mat. Lift your arms up and vertebrae by vertebrae, begin to roll down towards the mat. Bring your hands to the soles of your feet and begin to bend and extend at the legs. Stretching out the calves and the thighs one last time. And then maybe rocking the hips back and forth, releasing any tension from the hips. And then on an exhale, lowering your legs down onto the mat, placing your hands where you feel comfortable and coming into a Shavasana. Holding here and noticing the new energy, endorphins, and the feeling in your body, mind, and soul after this practice. And as always, closing the practice with gratitude, thanking yourself for showing up today and for your body for doing all that it does for you every day. Thank you so much for joining me on this practice today. It was my pleasure to guide you through this flow. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or night sleep. Namaste.